Heart Hospital. By your local Ford dealer, quality people, quality products. By KU, where low rates and high level of service combine to make KU a great energy value. By the Whitaker Bank Corporation, discover the Whitaker difference. By Pepsi, the joy of cola. By Nike. And by CHA Health. Log on to www.chahealth.com.
And by Kentucky's Big One, Paul Miller Autoplex. Arby's, satisfy your grown-up taste. CHA Health, your kind of people, your kind of care. And by your local Toyota dealers.
The most storied team in college basketball history celebrating its 100th season. And it all gets started right here tonight. Exhibition action in Rupp Arena. It's the Kentucky Wildcats against Athletes in Action. Hello, everybody.
Halftime at Rupp Arena, where Kentucky trails Athletes in Action 44-37. Back with more after this word from your local station.
That's the latest scores, stats, live total casts, and more. Just visit www.ukathletics.com. Your school's official at...
And this standing section is real nice for us.
All right, thanks a lot. Go have some fun.
No problem, thanks.
All right, Chris Bernard, UK wide receiver against Vandy. You'll see it right here Saturday night. Rob?
Certainly, if they could come up with a win here in Rupp Arena, that would be a big, big feather in their cap, Martin.
Well, I tell you, they shoot it well when they come into this building.
Wildcat fans looking for that perfect UK shirt. Just the time for the time in your area as Kentucky takes on Nike next Monday night here November 18th in Rupp Arena.
Late second, but you can't actually get this with 23,000 fans, the band, the referees. You can't create this, and this is going to help this basketball.
The UK band here courtside at Rupp Arena, and Martin, they are really packed into that eruption zone tonight. They got here early.
Does it better. And by Coca-Cola Classic.
On the Kentucky Wildcats, who are 5-2. Good afternoon. Wildcats lead the Hoosiers. We go back to Jim Nance in New York.
Screen, Kentucky scores again easily. They are dominating on the glass, particularly the...
With 2 timeouts remaining.
Newton finds himself now with his 6th straight.
54.9 remaining in regulation. Wildcat.
Welcome back to Rupp Arena in Lexington, where Kentucky leads Tennessee State 47-40. As Rob said, Tennessee State led by as many as 7 in the first half before the Cats went on a 20-2 run, opened up a
Queen Pretty for the Wildcats, and that will conclude the non-conference play for the Wildcats, with the exception of Notre Dame, which will come. Alcorn State coming up in a few days, 115-87, the final here in Rupp. In celebration of 100 years of UK basketball. Andre Patillo, Bruce Benedict, and Rick Crawford. Those are the guys. And a quick look at the stats. Kentucky has the rebounding edge. Martin here in the early going, 5-1.
Well, you know, the stats are almost identical with the exception of that. They are leading the rebounding battle right now.
Blue Shield halftime show, where we'll be breaking down all the first half action with highlights and analysis. The Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield halftime show right here on the UK television network.
By Dollar Rent-A-Car. When it's your money, log on to dollar.com for our lowest rates.
Mauling the Florida Gators here tonight. The Gators stay as the #1 team of the country. Is going to be an extremely short one. Kentucky.
Ian's presentation of NCAA basketball is brought to you by Dollar Rent-A-Car. When it's your money, log on to dollar.com for
Welcome back at Rupp Arena, where Kentucky leads LSU by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes to play.
The Kentucky lead has been reduced to 6, and it's been mainly on the strength of the freshmen from here. And 3 on the season, and 13-0 in SEC play. Tennessee now loses its...
without scoring out of their offense because their defense creates so much, and not with full court play, just tenacious work off of their half-court man-to-man principle defense. Tigers and the Kentucky Wildcats prepare for action in our...
That's Cliff Ellis. His Auburn Tigers all tied with Kentucky 36-36 at the break. We're coming back with more, including a chance to win $1 million next at the Superdome.
The rest of the competition.
Couple of numbers to watch. The last time Mississippi State played Kentucky, they scored 24 field goals, but only had 7.
State continues to lead here in New Orleans, 24-20. Kentucky has had 7 turnovers in the last 9 minutes, and during the time that the leader of
Ethel that much time on the inside.
15:32 before we conclude this one, 38-37. And Kentucky leads by 4. They led by 8 just 2 minutes ago.
But they turned it over a couple of times.
Yes.
And that
Mississippi State out of timeouts. Both teams in the double bonus. Let's check the CBS Sports Line stat of the game. Kentucky hit.
Are about to take the court in Birmingham, Alabama. First round South Region action. We'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the UNC Asheville Bulldogs. Those of you going to
16 games yesterday, and 8 of them were within 5 points. And the best seed to go out, Dayton, loses.
That's the end of the first half. The score, Kentucky 48, IUPUI 28. CBS Sports exclusive coverage. Continue after this message and work for local station.
3.5 hours from the Kentucky campus. Donna Smith on the right and the ultimate college basketball fan on the left, Ashley Judd. She has so much influence on her alma mater and the program. She got the committee to send them to her home.
Long odds for the 5th time since 1993. Utah and Kentucky are meeting in the tournament. You take a team, 15 seeds have been eliminated. All the 4s.
All those 4s. Illinois getting knocked off by that outstanding performance by Notre Dame. Louisville is somewhat of a surprise there.
What about Wake? What did you make of that?
Well, you know,
Tuffy ball. We thought maybe.
Midwest Kentucky, the SEC Player of the Year, Keith Bogans.
The walk wasn't called. Kentucky comes back from 6 down at 20-14. Time 32-28. Our exclusive coverage of the basketball championship will continue after this message. I get a feeling these two guys are not redshirt freshmen.
I think they're definitely in graduate school.
52-50, 6:28 to go. Keith Bogans unable to go in the second half. High ankle sprain. Kirk Penny hitting from outside. 5 3-point. The end of the first half. Marquette Big, our exclusive coverage of the championship, continues after this message.
CBS Sports exclusive coverage of the Men's Basketball Championship is sponsored